Hey guys, and welcome to another update video for IntoStarCraft. I'm Crucius, and we do have quite a lot to get through today. I plan on making two pretty huge announcements, as well as recapping our IntoStarCraft Cup number 1. And on top of that, I just wanted to discuss a few things in general. But I just wanted to start off with giving some general StarCraft news. This applies mainly to our Australian and New Zealand viewers. As many of you know, Blizzard announced previously that they had no plans to allow players to cross-server connect, so that usually means people in Australia cannot connect to the US server people cannot connect to the European server, and so forth. But Blizzard has recently announced that for the Australian and New Zealand copies of StarCraft 2 only, they'll be allowing us to connect to both the Southeast Asian server, which is the server that we've been delegated to by default, and they are also allowing us to connect to the North American server. But that is not coming for another 2 months, but once Blizzard does implement that, we will be able to play on the US server. So for all you Australian players and New Zealand players who wanted to join our tournaments, you will be able to do that after Blizzard implements that change. The next thing on the list is the official IntoStarCraft casting team. We have made a few changes within our listing, so I'll just quickly go through the list. We do have some of the usual casters. There's myself, Ambient, Drogoth, Gemini, Dragon, Kaita, and the two changes that we have made is 2 additions to the group. The first person is Maze, who does have his own StarCraft channel, so if you want to check that out, you can go to Maze Esports, and there will be a link in the description section below. And the second addition is Jay Hanko. He was a part of IntoStarCraft before, but he had a few hardware problems, so he's only just joining us now. Next on the list that I wanted to talk to you about was the ISC Cup number 1. That concluded about a couple of weeks ago, and we're only just getting the round of 8 commentator replays up. But the round of 8, round of 4, and the grand final match will be uploaded shortly. We do not have a third place match as one of the players was absent, so they did not proceed to the next round. So unfortunately we don't have any replays for that, as the match wasn't played. But that brings me to my first announcement, which will be the IntoStarCraft Cup number 2. Now, it's going to run similar to the IntoStarCraft Cup number 1. It's going to be a 1v1 bracket elimination, so the same format as last time. The only difference is there is going to be a rounds of 32 starting. So we're going to have double the number of players, so hopefully we're going to have a greater pool of skill. And the second difference is that the tournament is open to anyone, not just the platinum players from last time. So even if you're in the bronze league or you're in the silver league, gold league, you can join this tournament if you wish. And we have changed the method to register for the event, but I'll talk about that later on in the video. Now the next 2 things I wanted to talk about, I'm just going to be talking about both of them at the same time because they're sort of related. The next 2 things is our Best Play series and Playscope series. Now that StarCraft 2 is officially out, we will have a constant stream of replays, as well as the safety of the replays not being compatible anymore with the client. So with our Best Play videos, I wish for it to be community based. So what that means is I want you guys to pick the Best Play theme for that specific video. So what I want you guys to do is in the comment section below, post what you think would be a good theme. So for example, the most epic nukes, because nukes are bloody awesome, or best Stalker Blink Micro, or even the best Bailing Bust. But it's not limited to them 3, it's only limited by your creativity. So let me know what you guys think would be awesome, and if you can, send in some replays to starcraftbestplays@gmail.com. That will also be in the description section below. So if you can send in some replays corresponding to your theme, and I'll be able to throw that together for you guys. Also, Playscope, what I want you guys to do is in the comment section below as well, post what player you want me to do an in-depth analysis of, and hopefully I can get that running. For those of you that don't know, Playscope is basically going to be a segment where I take a Pro League player and look at their tactics, their strategies, their mentality in depth, and hopefully maybe I can even get an interview with them, but that will probably have to come down to circumstance. So if you're a fan of any player, just post their name below and I'll take a look into them. And with that, that brings me to the end of this update, but I am going to close on our final announcement, which is probably going to be the most important thing so far.